Hi everybody, welcome back to Minecraft in Tuxedos. I'm 4040 and you're joining me just as dawn breaks over the walled village that I put the wall around. We're looking down across the spawn area at the tops of people's houses. We've got Pirate Cove off in the distance there. We've got our little train station, which I'll give you a quick walk around. But the main thing for today is taking you guys to have a look at the sky dock that I've built, or well, I'm in the process of building. It's finished its first stages, and we're going to do a little guided tour and show you what I've done so far. So I'm going to come down through the house that's not quite finished, and we're going to have a look at the train station. So I'm not sure if any of the guys on the server have come and had a look at this or not, but this is our train station. So this is the Arcadia Terminus train station that me and Sassy built, and we've got Bernard the rail chicken looking after everything, making sure everything's Bristol in ship-shape fashion. The plan is to use this to get as a fast travel point to get, and also to get villagers into this walled village, because that was the original idea of the wall, is to keep them safe and we can have villager training and stuff. So this is the train station. So we've got tickets and information, nice and simple, a little kiosk desk here, and we've got a waiting room with some very basic furniture and some nice flowers in the walls. And at the back we've got a little flower garden, lots of flowers, and a little pool for the Bernard the rail chicken to have a splash around in. Well, this is a very simple kind of little station. There's going to be buttons on each of these pillars, and as you can see, the little rail tracks there, and that'll fire you off, and this is going to go underground. Now this is going to be a part of the fast travel system that I've had an idea of, which I plan on linking up major areas of the map, like people's personal builds. So I'm planning on linking up to the other village, which was really far over, kind of in that direction. I'm planning on linking up with Pirate Cove, and I think it's called Pirate Cove, and I'm planning on linking up with the Sky Dock, which is called Chasm Dock, because there's quite a few chasms nearby. Now let's see if the pussycat's around or not. Sassy! Is she out or is she in? Let's have a look. Go through the door. Okay. No sign of a Sassy yet. Okay. Oh well, never mind. Let's go for a walk to the sky dock. Little chicken. Lots of chickens since they emptied that out. So, easy way to get to the sky dock is to come to one of these entrances, and I built a little pathway from this bottom entrance here to the sky dock. It's a rough and ready kind of cobblestone and gravel pathway that I've lit up with a few torches, just to stop mobs spawning specifically on the pathway, so even when it gets dark you can sprint. It's not safe by any means, but you can sprint between the two. So, this is the sky dock. It's a floating island held to the ground by a giant train. It's got a little waterfall across the side. It's got vines hanging down. It's got several different docks sticking out. You can see the Carpathia. The first airship I've built is docked up at the lower terminus. Ah, there you are. The cat's around. She's turned up. This is the second terminus, which I think I'm going to extend out further, and that's going to be the military terminus. I'm going to build a fairly large military ship, and then the last one at the top is kind of like a small craft docking ring. But let's have a look at the outside of the Carpathia, shall we? We're just looking at the underside of her chin at the moment, with the landing lights on at the moment. Now it's daylight, best to see her in the daylight, but when it goes dark you'll see her landing lights and stuff on. So this is the side of the Carpathia. As you can see her nice big airbags. She's got a twin airbag design with a tertiary airbag on top, which we'll see in a second. The red things at the back are her rudders, and you can see just in front of her rudders there, these grey things. They are the propellers, which are just behind the airbags. Just trying to walk around so you guys can see it a bit better. There you go, you can see the propellers there. She's a passenger ship, so as you can see you've got a main deck just above the airbags where you can see the windows, the tinted windows. That's where the passengers will be. And then above that, near the back, is the flying bridge with all of its different technological gears and... Oh, hello! It's the kitty cat!
Don't make me hit you with this.
So let's walk around the front of the Skydock. I mean, this is in the first stage of being built. I'm going to do some more videos once I've built more airships and some more stuff. There's going to be like a ticket office in the bottom, and there's going to be some more stuff on top. So, welcome to Gorge Skydock, home with the famous bar at the top of the world. That's not been built quite yet, but there's going to be a bar on the top. This area here underneath the stairs is going to be a ticket shop for things like the Carpathia, or for docking fees. We've got the giant ground chain here holding it into the ground, the massive big spike that goes into the ground there, holding her in place to stop her floating away. So there she is, looking at the underside. So let's start going up and have a look at the... well, let's go to the top of the island so you can have a good look around. So you see plenty of cool stuff. So this is the Dock 1 Commercial Craft Dock. Welcome to Carpathia. Bookings available on request. So we'll have a look at that in a second. This is the Dock 2, the Military Craft Dock. This is going to have quite a large military craft there, I think. And we've got a good view down onto the top of the Carpathia there. You can see the tertiary airbags there. And then we've got the very top here. Currently undecorated. It's going to be a bar up here. We've got a couple of trees just for resources, just to collect some wood to make the bar out of. And we've got a landing pad area where I'm going to build a small kind of pleasure craft or whatever. And then connecting this is going to be a underground railway, probably with a glass ceiling so it doesn't interfere with the scenery, but at least you can see out of it. Running from here to the Pirate Cove and to the station and to the village, which is over there, and kind of building up that network of fast travel. Building up that network of fast travel kind of things. We've also got the inside of the island, so I'm going to come coming through. As you can see, this is the hollow inside of the island because it's man-made. You can see pretty much how I made it, which was build with dirt and then flesh it out with stone. So this is the original pillar that I used to pillar up into the sky, at which point I built this floor out to the rough size I wanted it to be with dirt, and then I fleshed it out and built down to a point, but I made sure that I used different types of rock so it doesn't look 100% too samey, with a nice basis of dirt on top, and the point doesn't come down to a symmetrical point. It's kind of slightly offset so it looks like a stalactite, which is pretty cool. We've also got a nice little water pool. You okay then? You just kind of fell down.
I got feather falling, haven't I?
We've got a nice little waterfall that I used to get from the top to the bottom really quickly. So here we go. This is the Carpathia. It's my first airship design that I've ever built. I decided to give airships a go, seeming though as there's going to be a little bit of a steampunky type theme on the server. So I decided to get involved and start building an airship. I know on the previous server, Mod built a very nice looking airship, and this server they're planning on building a giant sky city, and no, I've only built a little island, so hopefully it won't be overshadowing their sky city. But this is the back end of the Carpathia. As you can see the giant rudders up close. You've got the propeller shafts. She hasn't got very big propellers. She's not supposed to be very fast. You've got a nameplate on the top, and various different lights and communications gear hanging off the top. And as you can see, that's the you've got the bridge up there, and you've got the interior of the crew areas here. I've used different kinds of carpet here, just to give a definition of the airbags not being 100% flat, being very slightly swollen, with different details and stuff. And you've got a nice little red carpet, just showing you onto the ship, and we've got a little bit of dirt. All I've been doing is just using bits of dirt as scaffolding just to help me get up onto the top here, like so. I've been working on the top. I forgot to get rid of the dirt, so I'm going to leave it there. It's fine. We've got a little signal light on the top there that's currently off. So let's have a look around the interior of the Carpathia, shall we?
Are you going to tell them how many times you've died making this?
I've died quite a few times making this. I'm going to hop to the top of this and jump off. There we go.
His death
I've fallen off this, making this by... Sometimes, even when I am crouched, I fall off. I think mainly because of lag. But here we go. Da 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 da. 19 times. 19 times. I think I died a couple of times before building this. But yeah, almost 20 times I've died falling off this. I think I am the second most highest death count on the server. Not including Drazra, but that's because he has been making lava stuff and he keeps falling into it. Anyway, this is the Arcadia. You've got two entrance doors, both opposite each other, so the ship can dock to either side. And as you can see, you've got a nice, big, red, lush carpet. The idea is it's supposed to be a high-class vessel. It's supposed to be an expensive vessel for expensive, well-paying customers. So as you walk in, you've got the viewing lounge here with a nice little hatch, and we'll go down there in a second. And this viewing lounge is for the guests to stand and drink while watching the world go by as the ship goes through the air. I think it's a really nice touch and kind of reminiscent of like a sun balcony on some of the ships, like the Titanic or whatever. They used to have big glass domes. Couldn't quite do a big glass dome just because of the meat and the bones of the ship kind of cover it up, but this is the best I could do, and I quite like it. Let's have a quick look down this hatch before we go through to the back of the ship. So down here, if we could just hop down the hatch, is the ship's luggage. And the ship's cat. And also we've got access to the front lights, the lights on the front of the ship there as well, which you can manually turn on and off. And yep, this is just all full of luggage, all the way down to the back of the ship. It's all the different various rich patrons' luggage. There you go, let's just hop out and close the trap door. And that's all stored nice and safely, so there's plenty of ability to have luggage carrying around. So each pretty much there's 2 seats per person per booking really, and you get lots and lots of legroom. It's definitely kind of business or gold class or high class, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's meant to be a very luxurious. It doesn't carry many people, but it's supposed to carry all the luggage in absolute comfort and have a good time doing it. So we're going to progress through into the engineering section, which has staff only. So you can see all the furnaces that drive the 2 turbine engines either side. I've got a little backup engine there just for power generation. And I thought, as a nice little touch, we've got some grey carpet just to designate that it's an engineering area. And also we've got a nice little rear viewing window, just so the engineers can see out, so they've got some daylight coming in really, because you know nobody likes working in a hot and smoky environment when you can't see what's going on. So there we go, nice view between the 2 rudder props towards I think, yeah, that's almost spawn. You can almost see spawn from here, almost. Anyway, so you notice we've got 2 ladders here, so let's go up these 2 ladders and we're on the bridge. So this is the bridge section. We've got the captain's chair and 2 different controllers chairs with various different toggles and switches and different lights to show you that different things are working. Obviously the captain gets a nice chair with arms and everybody else gets kind of like just little chairs. Well, yeah, you're a cat. Pretty much anything that you like the look of is your chair.
Oh yeah, we got a mascot now. There he is.
Where?
Over there.
I don't see him.
Over there.
Oh, we've got a stowaway. What are you doing? I think we've got our next chicken. If we can get a name tag, I'm going to slap a name tag on this and I'm try and keep him locked up indoors.
I've got 4 name tags. Do you want a name tag?
Well, we'll sort it out. I think I don't know, Bernadette the air chicken. I don't know. We'll work it out. Anyway, so as well as our stowaway chicken, I don't know.
I like a steak.
We've got kind of a few different signs just showing how the ship's operating. So you've got the inlet speed into the engines, wind speed. You've got how much hydrogen's on it, the wind direction, engine RPM, fuel pounds per square inch, oil PSI, water temperature, all the standard things for like all the engines and flying the ship around. You've got the fuel level, the hydrogen level, nitrogen level, oxygen level, speed, altitude, rudder degree and turbines, and at the back here we've got the communications as signalled by this light, radio on and off, signal strength, signal point as well, so we can point our signals at different people. So it's not I haven't got a lot of stuff in the bridge, it's just some nice decorative blocks and some signs really, but I think it works quite well. And this captain's got a really nice view just straight out of the front of the ship, And for the reason why I decided to put wings on this to make it a flying bridge is so that the crew can kind of stand at the side here and do the docking maneuvers with anything they choose to dock with. This ship currently in its state, I'm not sure if it would work with the airship mod that we might be using. I might need to change this ship, but the airship mod is you need a block of airbag, which is basically wool and string, per block of everything else, and I've got a lot of blocks of everything else. I'm not sure what carpets count as. I suspect carpets count as one full block, so I'd need to make all of these air blocks, and I probably need to fill the entire hold with these air blocks, and I'd have to make the top airbag it as well, and I might need to rejig in here and fill up the space that's underneath this carpet, and perhaps bulk this out on the outside and have hollow walls and fill them up as well. But for the time being, it's a static ship. I have kind of designed it in mind that I can fill up lots of spaces with airbags, so it would fly with the airship mod that we're thinking of. But for the moment, it's not been implemented, so the ship's staying where it is. And well, that's the Carpathia. I quite like it, and my next ship build's going to be a large military grade ship, so think of like a battleship or frigate or something which is going to be off here. It's going to be quite a long ship. I'm thinking of doing a single large airbag design with everything kind of built into the airbag. So that should be fun building, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to fall off that lot too. Anyway, I've been 4040. This has been a very quick run through of the condition of the air block. I've still got quite a lot to do. I'm going to build the bar on top, we're going to build a ticket office down below, and we're going to build at least one more large airship, and we're going to build a little personal transport kind of cutter airship of some for rich customers, very rich customers having their own airship on this landing pad as well. So I'm going to be enjoying the next month or so that I'm going to be working on this for Minecraft. And of course, we've also got the railway system to start getting up and running. So we're going to need plenty of iron for that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy this. That's the chasm that the dock is actually named after. And, yes, I've fallen in that quite a lot off the end of our dock. I've fallen off that quite a lot, straight down into the chasm. You might notice there's a little stairway down there, which kind of leads to the bottom of the chasm because I got frustrated at keeping on falling in it. I think there may be other chasms around somewhere nearby, but that's the reason why I've called it Chasm Dock. So, in the meantime, I've been 4040. If you've enjoyed that, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to leave a comment or just talk to me about anything you feel like it, then just leave a comment in the comment section. I should be able to get back to you relatively shortly. And, well, I've been 4040. The cat that's running around somewhere setting things on fire is our pyromaniac, Sean Assassi. And this has been the Carpathia. There's quite a lot of mobs around, but I'm going to try and run around to let her have a look at what she looks like in the dark, all lit up nice. I'm probably going to die though. Oh, there are lots of mobs. So there you go, that's the Carpathia.
It's alright, most of the mobs are after me.
All lit up nice. There we go. And with her front running lights on as well.
Incoming!
Incoming! Have you been shooting things at them?
I went and played with witches.
So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye now.